Hi everyone, welcome to another Autodesk screencast video by me, Zan Ta of Reaper Products. Today's screencast is on Autodesk AutoCAD and how to use the table command. If I head over to the Annotate tab of the ribbon, there is a Tables panel. In there is a table command. Start the command, and the Insert Table window pops up. You can pick a style. They give you one called Standard. You can make your own if you need to. And when you click this icon, it will actually open up the table style window that allows you to create a new type of style. When you're inserting the information for the table, it can be from an empty table, from a data link, or from objects in a drawing. Starting from an empty table basically is just that, and it would be blank and the contents have to be inputted after the fact. From a data link basically means specifying and launching the data link manager to create a new link that ties to Excel. And when you do this, it'll ask you for the name, so we'll call it test, and click OK. And then it'll open up the window called New Excel Data Link Test, and you basically browse for that file. Once you select the file and click Open, then that link is created. And then lastly, you can choose from objects in the drawing data extraction. So it'll actually pull out the BIM attribute data, if you will, of the entities and display that data, and you can specify what data to import or export for the table. I'm going to work with just start from empty table. You get a preview of what it looks like. You have insertion behavior. You can either specify the insertion point, which at the end of the day will dictate the size based upon columns and row heights and quantity. If you choose specify window, then it will negate the column width and the data rows. So you can specify columns and row heights. I'm going to choose specify insertion point instead. I'll pick how many columns that I want, how many rows do I want. And then you have different styles as well. You can pick from for the first row, the second row, and all remaining rows. Click OK, and then I can click to place the insertion point. It automatically goes and places your cursor inside the first top cell, and you can type in the data that you need, and so on and so forth. If you select that table by single clicking once, you get options for things such as the width of the columns, whether the data jumps from one column to another column in the table, as you can see. You can also resize if you need to resize this way. And then this one as well to resize horizontally. If you go through the process of double clicking inside a cell, your cursor goes in the cell and you can place content in that cell. If you single click inside a cell, you get the 4 grips that help you define the size of the cell and whether to autofill content as you're dragging down. It also gives you the ability in the contextual tab called Table Cell to put in rows above or below or deleting a row, inserting or deleting columns as well. So for example, if I say insert below, it keeps populating or deleting, inserting left, inserting right, deleting columns. And then if you, depending on how you click it, whether it's a single click or a second click, you can use tools like match cell, alignment, cell locking, data formatting, inserting a block, inserting a field, inserting a formula, so on and so forth. If you double click inside a cell, your text editor dialog box pops up because it assumes you want to put in text or columns or symbols or fields. So working with the table command, it gives you the ability to create a table with custom content that you're inputting, text, numbers, fields, blocks, so on and so forth. This is not the same, by the way, as taking an Excel file and creating an OLE embedded link content uh, for that particular file. And that's it. That is a quick screencast video on the table command. Thank you very much for watching.